Hello Capricorn, welcome back to Three Trails Tarot, and thank you so much for being here today to join me for your April 2022 reading. I hope you had a wonderful March, and let's see what we have for you in April. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you, but hopefully you'll stay for the entire reading, because you never know what kind of information or insights might be valuable to you for the situation that's related to you. Oh, wow. Okay, so the very first thing I do is I'll try to find out what your general energy is going to be, that overarching energy, feelings, or inspirations for the month of April. And here we have the zebra, which is about balance and harmony. So trying to establish balance, looking at all the different areas in your life to see what's not in sync or what's not really where it needs to be, and trying to bring that to balance, trying to resolve those areas so that they feel more in sync with the other areas in your life. And then we have here logic and justice with the lion. So thinking things through, making plans, and taking action that is justifiable and is helpful to yourself as well as helpful to others that you care about. The next thing we're going to do is find out what are the what are the other areas that that may influence some decisions or actions during the month of April. Let's see. What are those influencing energies for Capricorn? Capricorn, December 22 to January 21. Oh, and by the way, April, the gemstone for April is diamond. That's why I'm wearing white today. All right. Nothing's popping out for us, Capricorn, so let us just go with the sense of when to stop here. So we have Page of Shields, Eight of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wonderful. Okay, so let's start off with this energy here. With the Page of Shields, it's all about starting or learning things about things that will help to enhance your security, your foundations, and to secure more material things or to grow the material resources that you have. For example, your finances, whether or not to buy a car, whether or not to buy a home, things like that. So that is a prevailing energy that's going to be sort of influencing some of your decisions. The other piece of energy here, which is Eight of Swords, is perhaps there's some feeling of there's a fear to move forward for some of the ideas that you have. Maybe you just have some concerns and you're not sure if you could do it or do it alone, or you're not sure if the results will be exactly what you expect, and so you're holding yourself back. There's just going to be times when you hold yourself back because of these concerns. So just be aware that these concerns can be resolved by finding out what is needed to resolve them. That this is a self-imposed restriction that you might do to yourself as you're trying to make decisions because of your concerns. Now here we have Queen of Wands, and Queen of Wands is also a very inspired and passionate energy, Capricorn. When people look at you, they're going to see your passion for things, and that will be very attractive. So don't be surprised if people, try to ask you out or compliment you on how you look, Capricorn, because this is going to be a very strong energy that's going to sort of emanate from you during the month of April. Very powerful and very creative, innovative kind of energy. Because the Queen of Wands is a kind of a take charge energy, and very energetic. I know I keep saying the word energy, but that's what this kind of figurehead does, or shows, or projects. And then here we have Wheel of Fortune, which means good things are coming your way, or good things are what you desire, Capricorn. And because of this, you will take this into account when you make some of your decisions or take some of the actions that you take. So let's find out what your daily activities are going to be, or your general activities throughout the month are going to be. Let's see what we have. Activities, feelings, ideas, thoughts for Capricorn in April. Nothing jumping out. Oh, well, okay, finally. Because usually these cards like to jump out. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so we just have confirmation here that not only is this an energy that you're going to feel, but it's also something that's going to happen to you in the month of April, in the very beginning of the week. Wow, that's so exciting, Capricorn. Very, very exciting. You might be getting some really good news. Okay, we'll go more into that after I get the rest of these cards. So we have Two of Swords. I'm just going to lay these out as soon as I feel timing is right. I'm going to split this. Something tells me to do that. Okay, so we have Two of Swords, Four of Swords, the World, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Page of Swords, and Justice. Move this up here. Okay, we have the Tower, Ace of Cups, Six of Wands, and Five of Wands. Okay, so in your first week, you're going to get some good news. Maybe you're getting a promotion. Maybe you're getting a windfall of money. Maybe someone who didn't like you likes you now. Whatever this is, it's good luck. It's something good. It's something good that's going to happen to you. Things are going to change in a very positive direction for you, starting in the very first week of April. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so I don't really see any money problems here, Capricorn. Now that I'm glancing over at your cards, and it's a nice mix, actually. It's a nice mix of the sweets and of the Arcana cards. So, well, we know you're not worried too much about that. There's other things that are on your mind, but it's not that. So that's a very good thing. Congratulations. With the Ten of Pentacles, it means you have enough to leave a legacy. You have enough to care for your family. You have enough to even have luxuries, Capricorn. So you're probably investing and saving and, making a good income. So it's beautiful news right off the bat, Capricorn. But then something happens. The end of the first week, it's a sudden, unexpected change with the Tower. It kind of catches you off guard. You're going to have to react to it pretty quickly. It's an unwanted change, and it's going to be a surprise. In some cases, this could be a good change, but in some cases, this could be a very challenging change, which could be disruptive and will create a new normal for you. So just be aware. Make sure you save up all your energy, because this is going to require a lot of effort to keep up with all of the results or actions that are going to have to be taken when this thing happens. Okay, so there's just going to be, I want to say consequences, but I don't mean it in a negative way. It's more of reacting to things that are going to happen. Okay, like a domino effect. You're going to be dealing with the domino effect of this sudden, abrupt change. Now in the second week, Two of Swords, we have you pondering a question, trying to make a decision. It must be a very, very difficult decision because it's, you're kind of holding back on making this decision. Perhaps it affects someone that you care about in a negative way, or you're worried about the impact that it may have on them. Maybe it will cause them to also have to deal with a change. Maybe it will cause them to have to deal with not being with you. I don't know what this question is, but it is something that is going to be deep on your mind and is going to be a decision you don't really want to make, but you feel it is necessary. So going back to this card, I'm just going to say this card, with not being able to make a decision and holding yourself back, you are in full control of this situation, okay? So just don't forget that. You have full control of this, Capricorn. You're just holding back for reasons that only you know. Now with the Four of Cups, we see you in a period of feeling unfulfilled, feeling unhappy, feeling that things aren't exactly going your way. There's a apathy there somehow. But look at this. So you're focused on the empty cups, but there's actually this cup that's just spraying out blessings and gifts, but you don't notice it because you're focused on this. So if and when you get into this kind of situation where you feel that, nothing's happening the way I want, look up and look around, because there are gifts being showered upon you. There are people offering to help you or offering to do something for you. So be aware that there's that, and that way you can take advantage of it and not feel alone during this time period. Now with the Ace of Cups, I see a lot of excitement here with relationships. The Ace of Cups is all about a new relationship. It could be a proposal for marriage. It could be a proposal for commitment. It could also be a new family member, perhaps a child, or a new niece, new nephew, or a new friend. So this is very, very exciting for you, because that's probably something that'll just make you feel so much better after this situation, that there is going to be someone there new that you can talk to. Unless, of course, you see it as more of a burden. And for some of you, that might just be the case with the Four of Swords, having exhaustion and feeling the need to take time for respite, take time to retreat, to rest, for renewal, for solitude, for recovery. And so if so far, when you enter April, and so far this reading really starts to resonate with you, remember to make sure you get plenty of rest, so you don't get to this point where you just really need to get away and get more hours in of rest and sleep and solitude, because everything that happens is just wearing you. And I believe that has to do with this. I believe this is what this drained a lot of your energy and used a lot of your energy. And then here we have this having to make this decision, which is a difficult decision, which can be mentally draining and emotionally draining as well. So just be aware, if those things are starting to happen to you in April, that rest will be very useful to you. I also see here with the Page of Swords in the third week that there's this need to discover a truth. Something is bugging you, perhaps about a relationship, or about family, or even about work. But you're not concerned. I don't see a concern for losing a job or a concern for income change. I just see here that you're just seeking the truth about something. I don't know why, but I kind of get the feeling it's really more about a relationship more than anything. So maybe you feel that someone is not being completely honest with you, and you've got like you're listening to gossip. You've got your ears to the grapevine. You are, you might even, talk to people to check on someone for you, or to find out what are they really doing. Is what they're saying to you matching up with their actions? So this is something that is not serious, but I think it's more like a curiosity, Capricorn, because I don't see it manifesting anywhere else than just in this moment. So I think someone tells you something and you're like, huh, really? we're going to find out about that. It's like you just want to find out in that third week. Now with the Six of Wands, I see you just, getting recognition. There's like a victory for you. Something happens that was successful. Something that you planned was successful, and you're getting recognized for that, or you're getting some really great news. And I'm pretty sure that has to do with this, your fortune changing. One of the things I forgot to mention with this Wheel of Fortune is a 10 card, which means a cycle has ended and you're into a new cycle. So this good fortune is going to be happening throughout the month. Okay, that's exciting news. But you are going to you're going to be in the spotlight, and you're just going to get recognition for something, or get some really great news. This is a beautiful reading. So far, these are not high arcana cards, so these are like, except for this Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I guess. Oh, well, actually, you know what? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you get them all? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've got 4 high arcana cards. So these are major messages, but for the most part, for the month, it's going to seem like a routine kind of stuff that's going on, like day-to-day stuff. Except for this is going to be like your toughest situation in the first week, toward the end of the first week. Because after that, it looks kind of easy with the getting the recognition. You're just tired, and then seeking the truth. And then here with the World, again, another end card, an end of a certain phase, perhaps the end of this phase where you're tired, the end of the phase of this change, reacting to this change. Perhaps there were still things that you still had to deal with throughout the month because of this Tower. So here with the World, we see you in the 4th week having a feeling of completion of a goal, and you've learned some lessons, and you just feel totally inspired and ready for the next big thing in your life. This is very, very exciting. Very exciting for you, Capricorn. So the World is just feeling like, wow, I did it. And, you can really feel good about that and ready for the next phase. With Justice, you get your just desserts. So with Justice, it's all about balance. It's all about fairness. And since the card is upright, it means that if there's there were any legal issues, or there was any kind of issue that you were working on, it's going to work in your favor. Okay, so you are going to get a fair deal. Whatever it is that you were working on, you're going to get a fair deal. The other thing about this card, I call this the Karma card, is you put in positive effort, positive energy, positive feelings. You put that out there, then you will get that back. But if you put out negative feelings, negative actions, then you'll also get that back. So be aware. It's very important for your karma, because you will feel that will come back to you around the 4th week of April to put out the good karma, so you get that back. Now with the 5 of Wands, this is conflict, but it's like competitive conflict. This could be a competition with someone you love or care about, or a partner, or this could be competition at work. So for some of you, this is within the family, that there's a competition, maybe a little bit of a power struggle, or one-upping, or you say no to your kid and they insist on yes. It could be as simple as that, but it'll cause a little bit of friction. But because I don't really see a whole lot of friction anywhere else with others, I think this is just a minor thing that's going to happen. The end of the month, it might make you a little frustrated or upset, but you know, it's not going to last, so it'll be good. And that's really a very nice reading, Capricorn. Very, very nice reading. I think this restriction right here, this card, has to do with this card, the Two of Swords, not wanting to make that decision because of, so you feel kind of stuck because you're worried about having to make that decision. Let me see if we can get some clarification or additional information for you, okay, Capricorn? Let's see what else we have for you. I guess that's where all that balance comes into play, huh? Right in here and, oops. Okay, so we have Page of Coins. And the Page of Coins really matches this like Page of Shields. Just, you know, being grounded, wanting to learn more about having a solid foundation, a strong foundation. And with coins, it's about material things. So it could be with finances, or it could be with resources that you have, or it could be a person, it could be people that you have in your life. Let's see what else we have for you, Capricorn. What else do we have for Capricorn? Clarification or additional information. Page of Wands. Also, starting new passions. I'm going to put these here with the wands. This competition, just, this is good news, and just having some new ideas that you want to try out, or researching some new ideas in discovery mode because of something that has inspired you or motivated you, and you just want to like test it out or try it out or find out more about it. Okay. And I believe that has to do with the successes that you're having here. And the world starting that new phase. What else do we have for Capricorn? And we also have Three of Swords. So this Three of Swords, I think, ties in with this Four of Cups. Something's maybe a hurt. Someone hurt you sometime in the second week of April. Maybe someone gave you some bad news, or maybe someone got sick in your family that had you very concerned and worried for them. So I believe that's where this unfulfillment feeling comes from, and maybe even this decision that's tied to the decision that you have to make. One more card. Let's see what else we have for Capricorn. What else do we have for Capricorn? Ooh, okay. Well, there's two there. Okay, so we have Eight of Swords. Once again, this restriction, I believe, is tied here with that decision. And then the Nine of Cups, which is dreams come true. So with the Nine of Cups, that goes very nicely with the world and justice, getting the things that you deserve. This is emphasizing this. And this Three of Swords is emphasizing, along with the Eight of Swords, that you're concerned about someone, or you were hurt, and that ties with a decision that you have to make, which you're finding very difficult, because these cards came out twice. And I believe it all has to do with this decision and this kind of feeling that you have, that maybe helpless feeling, not being able to do something about it. Let's see if we can get some guidance for you, okay? I'm going to pull some cards from the Oracle deck. Let's see if we can get some guidance for you, Capricorn. A accomplishments. And that's pretty much everything that you're doing in April. So with accomplishments, we know that there's a lot of hard work that goes into that, right? A lot of planning, a lot of hard work. And it also takes a lot of effort, courage, and strength in order to achieve these things. And I believe this need to accomplish a lot, to get a lot of things done, is what's going to wear you out, Capricorn. So please keep that in mind. Yes, you're going to get recognized for it. Yes, people are going to notice and appreciate it. But is your health going to be worth those accomplishments? So balance, again, the balance comes into play to make sure that you are, oh, here it is. The balance and harmony comes into play. That's the energy that is going to be happening during this month, that you're working hard, but you know that there has to be balance. But sometimes you can't help yourself. You're a very hard worker, and you just can't help yourself sometimes. You just put in a lot of time and effort. Let's see what else we have for you for from the oracle cards. Here we go. Grief. Oh my goodness. So that really ties in here. Capricorn, I have a feeling someone gets sick in your family. I don't know if there's a passing. I can't see that, but what I do see is that maybe this is mostly an illness. There's an illness. Someone in your family needs a lot of help. And it's really pulling at you and tugging at you and making it very difficult for you, because you have to make a decision. And I really have a feeling the decision is like you or them. Do you sacrifice a lot of you to be there for them? Or do you have to sacrifice some of the effort you would put in to help them in order to be there for you? That sounds like a very difficult thing to have to deal with. And I wish you a lot of luck with figuring that out. I'm going to pull an oracle card from the angel deck, see if we can get more guidance for you. Along with the angel advice is also a corresponding gemstone energy. And people find that having that stone, around them or on them is helpful. Come on. Cards are not falling out for you, Capricorn. It's giving me a challenge today. Normally these cards just pop out. We have Archangel Chamuel. My heart is open to giving and receiving love. Watermelon Tourmaline. Are you looking for romance? Do you need more attention and affection? It is time to nurture yourself and treat yourself the way you want others to treat you. This is a good time to rev up your self-acceptance and increase your willingness to allow more love in your life. And again, I think that really ties into this decision. Is it you or is it me? Not necessarily that it has to be a complete let go, but maybe to not, wear yourself down too much, sacrifice yourself too much to the point that your own health is affected. I'm going to leave you with some wonderful, powerful thoughts right now. So let me see what comes out for you. That just kind of popped out. I now go beyond other people's fears and limitations. Wow, we've just been talking a lot about this. Other people versus you. So I now go beyond other people's fears. And it says, it is my mind that creates my experiences. I am unlimited in my own ability to create the good in my life. And there you have it, Capricorn. Those are your power words. This is your reading for April 2022, and I really hope that you found this helpful or interesting in some way, whether it resonated with you or not. And if you did like this reading, please be sure to like and subscribe before you go. Thank you for being here today to watch this video and supporting my channel. Take good care. I hope I see you again for May, for your May reading. And until then, best wishes to you always. Bye, Capricorn. Take care.